Okay, welcome back to my channel. I'm sharing some of the latest items I have found at my local thrift store. A lot of name brands in here, a lot of Lululemons. I was pretty lucky with what I found recently, so good start to the new year. We're gonna go ahead and start with my most recent purchase, which was this sports bra from Lululemon. Now it's black and it has nice perforated detailing on the side of the cups. And it seems to be in pretty good condition. We're just gonna look through our items here and inspect for any flaws we might need to note. And then maybe lint roll off some fuzzies, things like that. So you'll see I got this one for $4.99, which is a really good deal. I'm curious to find out how much it cost originally. It does have this 3-part clasp here with 3 different options, so you can adjust for your bandwidth as well as have that extra support. Tag here indicating the size, 36C. As well as on the tag there. And this does have the crisscross straps. It's a single strap on the front and splits in 2 in the back. So a little bit of signs of wear here, but nothing out of the ordinary, nothing that would be considered really notable. And then it does have the cups here, and they are not removable, so they are truly built in. And we'll just get off some little fuzzy pieces here. I did get this lint roller recently. We'll give it a try and see how it does. Oh, it works really nicely. So just to getting rid of the fuzz. And we will throw this in the wash afterward. Awesome. And it has this nice scooped front. Really good deal, really good condition for $4.99. Very happy with this purchase. And with that top, I did find a pair of leggings to go with it. Also from Lululemon. Has that drawstring waistband. And the logo down the side. So I did notice in the store that this set does have some little stains on it, but I'm pretty sure these are stains that'll come out in the wash. So I'm not too worried. You can roll over a little bit of the fuzz, but usually this material is pretty good at not getting the fuzzy stuck to it. It's more of the Align Nulu fabric that we typically need to worry about. Price tag here, $6.99. I did use a 25% off coupon here, so I got about a little over $5, which is a great deal. And it does have pockets on the sides. And I haven't seen this size yet, so we'll look for that little dot. It might be in the waistband here. Let's see if that opens up. Yes, okay, so size 8, which is kind of about what I guessed. And it does have the code there, so I can look up the code for the exact style. These kind of feel like the Fast and Freeze, especially because it has the raw edge at the bottom. And it was cut off that way. I always want to check. Sometimes people at the thrift store tend to cut the leggings their own and leave it as a raw hem, but this is the original design. So overall, really good condition, especially for about $5 with that 25 off coupon. And then continuing with our theme of Lululemon in black, I found this shirt. It still has the original tear off tags, so we know it's size 6. It does have a high neck, and it's kind of that wide shoulder tank top. There's some staining here, so similar to the last pair. It looks like the kind of stain that'll simply come out in the wash. So hoping that does the trick. There's quite a bit of fuzz and fur. So we'll just do a quick pass of the roller here, which is working really well. I got this for Christmas, and I don't know where it's from, but it's my first time using it, and I highly recommend. Already, that's looking much better. This was $4.99, and it has the little Lululemon logo there on the side. Let's go ahead, flip it over, and we can roll out the back. So probably an older style, but it still has the tearaway tag. So it's nice to know the exact size. On tops like this, they don't have that little sticker dot. So I might have to rely on just measuring when it's not marked. So it's great that it was. Alrighty, that's good enough for now. Set it to the side. And then our next tank is brown, or kind of a nude. Again, Lululemon. It's a really nice stretchy material. And again, it has the thicker straps, which are adjustable. V-neck cut in the front, and I'm not seeing any flaws, which is a great sign. Sticker here, or the tag, is again $4.99, which is pretty typical for the tops at my local thrift store. It does have the built-in elastic band, and no flaws really here to note either, which is great. I don't see a size dot. Maybe if we flip it inside out, we'll get lucky, but I'm not sure. Not familiar with this style, so I'm not sure if it would have the size dot. Usually the tops that have the cups built in have the size dot in the mesh, but that might not be the case here. And I don't see one. Doesn't even need any lint rolling or anything. But my guess is that it's about a size 6, but we'll need to take measurements, and I have some other tops I can compare it to confirm my best guess. And then our next pair is another pair of leggings from Lululemon. So this is a heathered gray color, $6.99 on the tag there, and looks like it's inside out. So we'll flip it around, but first let's check the size dot. So this is size 8, and again it has the code, so we can look up the exact style. That always helps us with the reselling, knowing the exact style of it. Definitely has a tighter, more compressed fit to it. And that's where we have the logo. And not really any loose threads I'm seeing. Not really any fuzz. The nice thing about a color and design like this is it would kind of hide the fuzzies if it had any, but I don't think that it does. And I'm not seeing any loose threads. It's a really nice pair. So size 8, heathered gray. Set that one to the side. Another pair of Lulus. So these are the lines. So as I mentioned earlier, this Nulu fabric is way more prone, you can see, to fuzzy fur, and unfortunately the pilling here. Now what I'll do for the pilling is I take simply just a regular old razor and you can shave it down. It won't eliminate it completely, but it'll definitely make it less noticeable. Unfortunately, it's in the gusset area, so it's not a spot that's going to be outwardly visible. And we don't have the tear off tag, so we'll check the side pocket here. And let's see. There's the size dot. So size 6, and it does have the code, although it might be harder to read. Oh no, I can still read it. But I already know this to be a pair of lines. I actually have this probably exact same pair. And they're super comfortable, but if you're someone like me who has a dog that sheds, it can be really difficult to keep the fur off. But again, this little roller is really doing a good job helping me with that. And if I didn't already say it, this is also that same $6.99 price point, which is typical for my thrift store for a pair of leggings. Sometimes if it seems like a more premium pair, it'll be $8.99, and that's when I'll typically use my 25% off coupon to get it back down to about $7. All right, so I think that's all for the Lululemons, but I do have another premium brand here that I look out for, which is ALO Yoga. These are size extra small. They are a white pair of leggings, which can be a little risky, but it does make it easier to find flaws. So that's just a little piece of fur. And it does have this nice mesh contour detailing down the side and then across the ankle, across the thigh. And there's the ALO Yoga logo. ALO Yoga logo, that's hard to say. These are size extra small, and fortunately not really seeing any flaws or stains. I think this was the pair that I used my coupon on because it was, oh no, it was only $6.99, so a really good deal. But yeah, fortunately nothing too problematic to note here. That is a little stain right there, but that looks like one that'll easily come out in the wash. Next pair I have here is from Girlfriend Collective. So I really like this brand. They're super sustainable. They make their leggings mostly out of recycled water bottles. So it says 79% recycled polyester here. Size small. And it's just a plain black pair, but I have sold several Girlfriend Collective items in the past. So I feel good about this purchase. It's gonna need just a gentle roll and a run through the wash to get us back in business. Just get out some of the fur. Looks like I'm not the only one that has that pet shedding problem. Oh, and this is the pair. This was the $8.99. So this is the pair I used my coupon to purchase. So I got it for about $7. Okay. These two leggings we have are from Beyond Yoga. So this is a brand I sell a lot of. This pair is really fun. I actually wasn't expecting it to be Beyond Yoga when I grabbed it off the rack, considering it's a kind of thinner, shinier material. Usually I look for their space dye fabric, which is thicker and really soft, really smooth to touch. But the color of the week for 50% off was orange. So considering these are $4.50, I thought it was a pretty good deal. And the great thing about this fabric again is that it doesn't really collect fur or fuzz. So there's not any pilling to worry about. I'm not seeing any loose threads. And then I believe this is size large, which we can confirm with the tag. Yeah, right there. Beyond Yoga, made in the USA, size large. So that was a fun find. It might be a harder style to sell since it is a very bold print and it isn't their typical space dye fabric, but we'll see how it does. I do have another pair that is the same kind of material, so I can always bundle them together. And then we have another pair from Beyond Yoga. This is a pair of maternity leggings. I've actually sold a ton of Beyond Yoga maternity leggings, so feeling good about this purchase. Has the logo right there, and this is the space dye, soft, thicker fabric I was talking about. So this pair was $8.99, but I've had a lot of luck selling it in the past. I've never sold this color, but I've sold a few different pairs. So the Beyond Yoga maternity brand is called Beyond the Bump, and this is size large, and actually I think that's the size I've mostly sold the maternity leggings in. So it's a pretty heathered teal color. It does have a little bit of loose threads going on right here, but that'll be easy to snip and disguise. I mean, it's not a construction flaw, so nothing to really worry about. And then same kind of goes for the gusset area. Just a little bit of wear and tear with the seams, but again, nothing that'll change the construction. Most of it I can probably snip away. Usually with the maternity leggings, people who are shopping aren't that particular because they're not gonna wear them forever and ever, just a temporary solution while they're expecting. So a few flaws aren't that bad. And then next we have a couple tops. This one is from Free People. I was kind of on the fence as to whether to get this or not. Free People is a popular brand, but reselling can sometimes just be a challenge. I'm not exactly sure why people are less keen to resell or to buy secondhand with Free People when it is a premium brand and it is a nice quality, but it's one I kind of struggle with. So it's just this kind of purple ribbed top. It's tight where you could probably wear it without a bra, or if you need that extra support, might not be a bad idea. It doesn't have the band built in. And then we'd have to snip some of these fuzzies away. And it's racer cut in the back, and there's the Free People logo. It's in good condition. It was only $4.99, so I figured why not? So I'm sure someone will want it. At the very least, I'm sure I can get my money back on it. I'm sure I can sell it for at least $5. So I figured why not give it a try. And then again, no real flaws other than just some of those fuzzies that might need to be trimmed away. But we'll see how it looks after it gets a wash. And then another top I bought is this green one from Aerie Offline. I really like this one. This is one that if it was in my size, I would maybe keep for myself. It is size small, Offline by Aerie, and it does have this nice zipper front, so you could zip it down partially, all the way, or just keep it fully zipped. It does have some shaping detailing here to make it a more flattering fit. And just racer cut in the back, ribbed with a little bit of contour. $4.99 for this, and it seems to be free of any flaws, which is great. So we'll see how that does. Aerie Offline is a fun one to sell. This is a pair of shorts. This is from Naturyl. I'm actually not familiar with this brand, but for only $4.99, it seemed like a good deal, especially when it's a name brand that has the scrunchy detailing. I do tend to sell a lot of those regardless of the brand. And the pink's really cute. The lettering is kind of peeling away a little bit, so I'll have to make a note of that when I sell it. And then the size is really tough to see here. Honestly, I can't say for certain, but it looks like it could be a medium, so I'll take the measurements and compare with what's online and note that in the listing. It does have a little flaw right here, so just a little loose piece of fabric, so we'll snip that away and hopefully it looks all right. But someone will like it. And again, for only $4.99, shouldn't have a problem at least getting the money back I spent on it.